What's up, everybody? This is the CNN of Archeage, and we are here talking about some great moneymaker investing items that you should be picking up as we speak. As the underwater diving event comes to an end, we are seeing all-time lows of superior fire lunarites and also superior wave lunarites. You can take a look in the tracking history here, and you can see dramatically low prices. You can see this trend because we've had two events in the last 3 to 4 weeks that have dropped these prices significantly. So even back here, back on 125, it looks like the prices were dramatically higher. So even just the same day averages were at 134. Now we're seeing some on the auction house all the way down at 15 silver per. Yesterday, the daily average was 44 silver per. So even if you just go back in history just a little bit, you're going to see a 2 times profits. And if you give it a little bit more time than that, it should spike up to right around the 2 gold mark again for these guys. So anything under the 40 silver mark, definitely want to be investing in the superior fire lunarites. We're going to go gobble all of these guys up. Grabble, gobble, yum, 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 yum. Eat this stuff up like crazy. Potentially, you do want to leave the singles on here and only go for the stack ones because that way the price stays low. So someone sees the price is still at 19 silver each. And now they put a whole bunch more on there. If you can pick up a couple hundred or 200 at that insanely cheap 14, 15 silver price, you're looking at huge profits once the event ends. The diving event ends on the 8th. So in only a couple of days, diving event will end. We will be seeing some increase in price value on these guys probably immediately afterwards. As I mean, under 30 silver is just dirt cheap, almost NPC value for these guys. There's 3 silver NPC value, and even some of them have sold at that price. So again, lunarites are insanely cheap at this moment. Fire and wave. Wave has not been as cheap, but it does vary time to time. You can see wave is around 1 gold, and there's not a huge supply on here. Wave is the more valuable one. Before the events kicked in, Wave was right around the 4 gold per. So we'll take a look at the history here of Wave. And as you can see, just like with the fire, dramatically decreases in the graphs. So as the events end, as the extra lunarites stop coming into the system, the price is going to jump back up. Take a look here. We've seen the lowest 28 silver, 7 silver. And so the averages has been right around 1 gold. And it's slowly creeping down here. So if you can find some cheap, I would say anything under 1 gold on the superior wave lunarite and anything under 40 silver on the superior fire. There's also the higher ones, the fine wave and fine fire. So these guys are also cheap, not necessarily going to move as much. You can see not as much has come into the game, but a dramatic uptick in how many have been actually used since the prices have dropped down. So when the prices get cheap, supply fills up and then demand increases. Because the prices are so cheap, people are actually willing and able to craft them. You see, before the events, only 99 sold, and the average price was right around 15-ish gold. We had some crazy ones sell for 100 there, which may have been a misclick. Highest one, that one was 39 gold. So if this would have gotten back a little bit further, we probably would have seen a little bit more increase in value. So once again, there was 2 events in between each other sandwiched together that have dropped these guys down. These guys you probably want to pick up under, I'd say 15 gold maybe. And again, these are quite rare. Take a look at the wave lunarites as well. But pretty much anything coming out of the underwater diving event is going to go up in value. 21 gold here, and you can see a slight decrease again with the graph here. This is a great tool, and as you notice that as the event kicked in, as more started coming to the system, the demand for these guys started to dramatically increase. And here someone is dramatically investing, and they picked up a whole bunch right around 20. Great tools if you know how to use these charts and these graphs. So if you have any other tips, like I said, anything in the underwater diving event, there's not much specialty in there. Besides there was some Starlight Archeum. So Starlight Archeum should see a nice little uptick, not that crazy, but it should see a nice little uptick after the event ends. And then there's a lot of bound workers' compensation potions in there, and then tons and tons of coin purses, which means we might see an uptick in glowing prisms, mysterious garden powders, and high-end materials that come out of those coin purses, like that kind of stuff. So again, glowing prism may be way, way, way down, and mysterious garden powder may be something to look in as well on your servers. So hit that like button, hit that share button. Definitely leave a comment down below if you have any other items that you may think spiking up here. And we are signing off here with the CNN of Archeage.